Hello everybody, it's me, Ghost Critic. I'm guessing it's a Wednesday because I've got some comics. New ones that were on my pull list to pick up this week. I was relatively good this time. For the past few weeks I've been a bit naughty and been diving into some back issue long boxes, but not this week. Though I did buy a rather expensive new number one, but I think it's going to be worth it. You'll get to see that very soon.
Hello, Ghost Critic. I too was a bit naughty today. But tomorrow's my birthday, so I thought I'd indulge and splurge, and so we're going to be talking about what I picked up, and we'll be following up with some DC later in the week. But I'm just going to go through what I got, mostly DC. Second Black Canary, I'm really curious how this is going to go and how it's part of this $2.99 rash of books that's been coming out. I'm very intrigued and very excited. Like you, I also picked up Dr. Fate. Looks like I got a different cover. I'm curious. So we'll see how it goes. I know next to nothing about Dr. Fate. I've read a little bit of him with some of the old guard DC event stuff, but we'll see, and I doubt it's going to be anything like that. Then Secret Six #4, which feels like it's now part of this $2.99 rash of books that are like off the beaten path, but we've been waiting for forever. The third issue wasn't that long ago, but the first issue was so long ago, and well, now it's here. Like so many others, Rachel Rising 35. I expect nothing but great things because every issue has been great. Well, pretty much. And then like so many others, and I really want to make a plea for anybody who didn't pick this up to give it a shot. The Island. This is volume 1. This is an anthology book. There's a bunch of incredible talent. And it's one of those books that if you don't like one thing, it's only going to be so many pages, and then you're going to move on to the next. And they're going to follow this up next month. I'm hoping it's a very similar sort of thing. This is $8, yes, but I mean this is a very understandable $8 publication. And given the talent at Image and giving them the chance to do some short stories and whatnot, I think is really engaging. And I think this is the sort of thing that we're going to the comic shops for. And if there's ever a chance for experimentation, this is it. I mean, normally, we say $8, but we're thinking of like an issue. This is as much content as you get in most trades. This is awesome, and this is more of what comics should be about. A few of us a while ago were talking about why isn't there an anthology book? Why isn't there something that's printed more akin to Shonen Jump but with American sensibilities? It's here. This is so exciting. This is something, it feels new, but this is so old guard in a lot of ways. It's kind of crazy. So I'm really excited by this. So I hope everybody picked that up. Then, ladies and germs, I have a comic shop story for you. Little haul exclusive. You're going to be jealous. I was just talking with this guy. Well, more he talked at me. About this crazy old Marvel comic that he heard about on some podcast. I would have never heard it because it had Chris Simpson, and I tend to avoid that guy. But someone on there brought up this Nth Man, the Ultimate Ninja, first issue. Apparently, what roughly goes on in here is this guy, some white dude, because it was the 90s, I think, pre-90s. I'll have to look at the year later. $1 an issue. Yeah, we're right in the line. He has mental abilities. I don't think you'd call them psychic. It sounds like physical nature. He's able to disarm all the nuclear armaments in the world. But keep in mind, this was written more around that time, that this was a Cold War era. So it's focused on America and Russia. And they have the cool little, old Marvel boxes, and this is what you had for a while. But then you get this one, which is just awesome. The American flag, the Russian, awesome, right? So he disarms the nuclear armament, and so the natural conclusion is, with the threat of the Cold War gone, Russia and America just go to war. And there's that, and that's kind of your backdrop. In the meanwhile, like, it's not in the Marvel universe, but these characters will, like, reference Marvel. And by the covers, I'm really bizarre. Like, emancipation, I'll give you an emancipation. Like, what is this? And, where was it? There's this, like, Galactus Silver Surfer lady thing going on eventually. And I don't know, man. Like, this looks nuts. It's a 16-issue series. So I picked up the entire thing. They're apparently valued at $3.25 a pop. What a steal! I know, y'all are. I figured if I don't pick this up today, I'll never remember to do it again. So I'm excited by this. And I want to vindicate myself a little, because this guy told me about it and he was going to be picking it up. And so the store clerk brought it up and I ended up looking before he did. And I was flipping through and she's like, oh, he's looking, you better come quick. I was like, no. I wasn't going to pick up any issues if there weren't doubles. This guy, as far as I was concerned, had dibs. But he was talking about, he was like, well, I was just going to pick up, like, the first issue. And, like, all but 2 issues had doubles. And I was like, sure, like, I want to do the run, but there's these 2 issues. If you want it, go ahead. It's yours first. Like, I wouldn't know about this if not for you. Whatever, man. And he's like, no. I was just going to pick up a couple. And I'm like, fuck it. It's 16 issues. Whatever. I'm just going to grab it and run. So, yeah. So I did that. My shop did not cut me any sort of deal or anything, which is kind of bullshit, because I'm pulling off backstock from, and they do stuff to get rid of backstock all the time, and charging me $3.25 for, I'm afraid to look online now, because I'm willing to bet you I could get these at worst $1 a pop plus shipping. I'm sure there has to be some big seller that has them on the cheap, because these are comics I'm sure they just want to move if someone's, God willing. So I don't know. I'm excited to read it. And that's one of those things, like, when are you going to think to check that out? I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of anything like this before. So if you have, I guess, let me know. They're probably terrible, but I'm excited. So that's where we're at for now. If you haven't seen, for some reason, I'm trying to pop out these quick reviews, because DC's doing a rash of new books, and I'm trying to cover them quickly with some initial thoughts. Nothing too deep so far, but interesting stuff. And some other big things are coming. I've been tagged in a video that coincided with something that I've been slowly working up to, so that's coming. And also soon, tomorrow is my birthday, which means that the birthday for my channel is soon to follow. I don't know exactly. So that will be, at that mark, I'll be 7 years on YouTube. So, yeah. So, there's a few things I want to do in relation with that. If any of you are curious, want to talk to me, please hit me up. I'm going to probably mention this a few times. I would like to take Q&A, so if you want questions answered by someone who's been here for 7 years, feel free. Ask me anything. If I don't want to answer it, I just won't. yeah, I don't plan on going crazy like Ghost Critic did, but I want to do something, and I have kind of an offbeat thing in mind. So, yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all soon with another comic review.